we're buying land.
Right.
We're trying to hunt down people and acquire as much land as we can. Not only in our 6-block area, we're also partnering with the city. Whatever happens in Fall Creek Place, Phase 4, we're going to be the partner in the development. And we're going to purchase some land in there, and we're going to develop it. Right. But in everything we do, we have to be the owner because of the way our funds are given to us. We have to own it, and we have to sell it to a certain population.
So you build new ones, or you do rehab?
We do both. We've done both.
And then you're gonna build this big complex unit.
Not really a complex. A couple like condo units with eight, no more than 8 units in a building. Yeah.
So how long do you have to do this? Or is it stretched out?
We have until 2013 to actually complete the project, but we have to have all of our funds obligated by July. So we're moving very, very fast now.
To get obligated.
Yeah.
So in other words, you have to buy a bunch of stuff in the next few months. Mm-hmm. But the actual completion of the projects that I see around us won't happen until, 2013.
Yes, that's my specific project, and it's only for this area here. It's 21st to 19th. Carrollton, Bell Fountain, and Cornell. So just this block here. We're thinking about extending it to 16th on the bottom and 22nd on the north. We're thinking about extending it. And it will include one block of the 2300 block of College.
Why that area out of all the other surrounding areas?
Because these are the areas that have the biggest disinvestment in our area.
Okay.
If you ride the area, they have the most vacant land, the worst houses on the blocks. There's clearly situations all throughout that area where investors have just walked away. Mm-hmm. There's high foreclosures, high vacant rates, high abandonment rates. They have lots of properties listed on the tax sale list that we're just trying to acquire whatever we can in that area.
And that's going to be starting on 16th?
Possibly. But right now, the boundaries are 19th on the south, 21st on the north.
Okay.
Yeah. The Mo9 Trail on the east.
That runs by College, right?
No.
Or Central? That Mo9 Trail runs right by
that trail. Is that where the train?
It's not. It's where it will be. It will be a train, modal corridor. But right now, it's just a pedestrian path.
Yeah.
It used to be a railroad track.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you see railroads there. It used to be a railroad.
So it runs by Cornell then?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And so
in Carrollton on the west.
Well, that's where a lot of properties were we were looking at.
Oh, yeah.
So in this area, that's where y'all going to be buying them and taking them up and selling them and doing what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. So is that what the Phase 4?
No. Phase 4
is what you said.
Is 23rd in College to 25th in College on College and Broadway.
Okay. And what do you call this area? What do you call this?
This is the Kennedy King neighborhood, and that's just we've targeted a small area within the bigger neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a certain name for the revitalization?
NSP. NSP area.
So I know you guys did this area. We drove through that. All the properties have been completely changed. Mm-hmm. Okay. If I were to buy a property from before, and then if an affordable housing family wanted to buy it now, is it more affordable for them? And they're just getting a better product?
It's more affordable now than before.
Right. Is it a higher price? Like if they buy it
It's
for
a higher price because the property is assessed at a higher rate than it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
This area here looked worse than this.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
And it took you 3 years to...
It took more than 3 years. This development actually started in about 2003.
Okay.
2003, 2004. That's when the first phase. That's when they had the first phase, Fall Creek proper, and then they phased it. The other 3 phases.
It starts at 22nd,
Took about
goes
6
all the
years.
way up to,
Okay.
what is this street?
Fall Creek.
Fall Creek, so it went that far north.
So the phase 4 should probably take about the same amount.
No, it shouldn't take that long because we've already assembled the land. It's just the housing market tanked right when phase 4 got underway.
Gotcha.
So we have vacant land and nothing to do with it yet.
Okay.
But now, as the market's kind of turning back, we're trying to get kind of ahead of the market curve and start to at least begin the development in the phase 4 area, because phase 4 was designed to be a high-end market rate phase. So it was designed for housing to sell for $300,000-$400,000.
Wow. Okay.
So this one, as far as Park, well, wherever street this is.
It's actually just these 2 streets. Broadway and College is phase 4, from 23 on up to 25.
What do you guys decide to build on the vacant lots? Are they like 3-bedroom, single-family homes, 1 bath? I mean,
it depends on what we need and how big the lot is. A lot of our lots we're partnering with Habitat, and they're building basically 3 twos. Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. There's one house they're building a 5-1.
Why is that?
It's a smaller lot.
Gotcha.
It's a bigger house on a smaller lot. So it's five kind of small bedrooms and 1 bathroom.
Okay. So basically a house that a family could live in. And it's 1 family per house. Okay.
Yeah.
So this all started with Bush?
Yes. That was the last thing he did. It was passed in
And what do they
August of 2008. It was actually the HERA Act of 2008 that authorized it. HER, Housing and Economic Revitalization Act.
And how do they decide what city gets it?
But based on a formula.
Okay.
The formula took into account foreclosures, tax delinquencies, vacancy rates, abandonment rates from around the country, and the cities the communities with more